Shh. Winners talking.
Big Doug.
In the building, bro.
Big, dangerous Doug.
Yeah, man.
Lean on them.
Lean on them.
Man them in the room.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Done no.
Serious times now, you know. I can see it's
Serious times.
Serious right
TM102. Last week we gave you the big episode talking about discipline. The feedback was strong on that. The people them said they felt it and whatever, and that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
I'm with all of that. It's great. But before we get into all of that, Doug, anything to report for the week? What's been happening, my brother? You good?
Everything's blessed, you know.
That's what I love to
grinding,
hear.
you know.
Come
like
on, we don't stop. 24/7 with it.
Don't stop.
24/7 with it. What we saying, man, them in the room? Everything's good?
Everything's blessed.
Chris. It's Chris.
That's what it's short. So, man, them. Let me do some shouts before anything. Shout out to North Pole Crush. Sent over a couple cocktails for man them, personalised and that. You know, like that?
Yeah.
Pina colada thing.
Pina colada
thing.
I can focus on that.
Yeah. They send that over. Big them up, you know. That was nice. Shout out my cousin there over at, what is it? Give me the name again, Big T.
E of Eden.
Eat of Eden. The vegan food. He sent over a little vegan thing for man, you know. I mean, me and him was reasoning the other day and he said he was going to send something. He sent something with my cousin Motivator T. Keep it in the family. Motivator T come and pattern man up with the vegan. Which one did you say I'm going to like out of the
You're gonna like the wheat meat, the meat alternative.
The wheat meat alternative. I'm going to try it out. I'll get back to you on that.
Everyone straighten it up, you know.
I'll get back to you on that beat.
Trust me, I was just checking, making sure I'm
Yeah, we got to make sure. What are you saying? But yeah, I got to make sure I'm right. We're here.
Make sure I'm
It's the
right.
hustler.
It's a serious one today, you know.
It's always serious. Big Don Doug.
Come on,
Pound Sterling
serious
hustler.
one.
Big PS. We're here. I'm Argentina in today. Got the spirit of Messi in me.
The
Spirit of Maradona in
Shout
me.
out Messi and them big moves.
Shout out Messi. You know he's settling in over at PSG.
Arsenal did give him a little contract, but it just didn't meet the requirements needed to secure the deal. You know what I mean?
I understand. He might as well have gone SE Dons if he was going to go Arsenal, blood. Let's be realistic in this thing. You understand? If he was going to go Arsenal, he might as well have gone and played for flipping Wickham.
I kind of think that whole thing's a setup, though. You know.
What's that?
That the whole thing, that him going like, bruh, Barca, like. You know, you just couldn't just say I'm essing that like to go and win the Champions League. Like it had to kind of be a little bit dramatic.
Yeah.
Because you just knew, you know, you starting the season, you can see you man ain't gonna bring in the man that I need to win this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying it's kind of
secure this next one.
So it was kind of staged.
Barcelona's still in the money problems they're in, but I guarantee you they would have known from early. So to secure your main prize, like the fact that you lost your main guy like that is mad. Like the fact that you're 85%, you need to get your wage bill down to 70%, you're 85%.
And they knew they was letting him go.
Yeah, they knew.
They knew they was letting him go. They never had that.
And PSG knew they were getting him.
And PSG knew. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They knew. Like they all knew. Like because even in some interview I see Messi crying saying like I had to leave Barca. So what do you mean you had to leave? Yeah, of course you had to leave because of the bill, but unless you chose. You know what I'm saying? So
them way there. Shout out, got your juice. Them man they sent over sweets. I'm gonna sort you out in a little while with some Doug. I got them. I didn't bring them in still because the man them last week was saying Doug was chewing in their ears and all them things. I see it in the comments.
You were chewing from early, Doug. I clocked.
What the sweets?
You were chewing from the off.
Straight. Shout out the sweetie man.
Yeah, so the sweetie man hit man up as well. Big him up, sent over a nice selection and big up all your American sweets and that. Look him up on Instagram, you'll see him there. Got your juice. You man with a sweet tooth, you girls with a sweet tooth, get involved in that. You know, we're always here to try and push forward the independent business them.
Yeah.
And give a help out there. Who else can we shout out as we move? You know, we like to do some shout outs. Shout out Dan Solo, one of my original people them. Gave man access, studio access regular when the studio was at the back of his house. He used to come through, shout his wife Sabrina, showed the man them enough hospitality and all them thing there. Yeah, it was a vibe. We recorded a lot of good music there. So shout out to him and all his family for all of that. Shout out Ian Ryan, top producer, Random Bits. One of Maxi Priest's son them.
Yeah.
Top producer, blood. He's got them beats popping off. Look him up. Shout out cousin Corey.
Yeah, Corey's bro, isn't it?
Yes, Corey's brother.
Yeah,
shout out cousin Corey.
Which one?
Johnson? One of my younger cousins. But shout out Corey Johnson. Shout out Corey Johnson. Yeah, shout out Corey Johnson, one of the originals.
Yeah, man.
Big up. Out of that into this. Let's start getting into it now.
Yeah, let's get.
Pass the champagne, Doug. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Give me the coldest one.
The coldest, yeah.
Give me the coldest one, because you know,
This
man.
one's cold still.
There you go. Give me the
So
cold.
We like our champagne and chill.
That's rare.
But for those that know, you know what it is, and you know what's mad. I've noticed.
Tell me, dog.
Salute all the people that when we're out and about and we link up, go certain places, they know what we drink.
Oh yeah.
You know,
They know what it
I've
is.
gone
Yeah,
certain
you've
establishments
seen
and
that now,
certain
innit?
things, and
Talk the
man
thing.
will want to pour man a henny or.
They already know what it is. They
you
already
what I'm
know
saying?
what it is.
They know what the standard is.
They know,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So they don't about how man.
They know what man's particular,
on,
what
so
man's tipple is.
What man's tipple is. So
man's
shout out
tipple.
those people. You know, we fully bass out the henny, moe all day, every day.
All
man.
day, every day.
Shout out you people.
We're with it. So yeah, we move out of that into this. We're keeping the motivation thing going.
Come
This
on,
is
man.
Fug
You know
Motivation
I'm all for
102.
it.
Last week was Fug Motivation 101. Discipline. Hope you man have been exhibiting some discipline
Yeah,
since you
shout
saw
out
the
Joe
episode.
for touching true as well.
Shout out Bayer for passing through. The homie. Yeah, so last week we dealt with discipline. This week we're gonna deal with the grind.
Yes.
Now when I say the grind,
Come on.
it can be anything. Just knowing what it takes to get to what you want to get to.
Yeah.
To get to where you want to be. The work that it's gonna have to get put in, the mentality you're gonna have, the grind, the hard part. You understand?
Yeah,
Not the
yeah.
easy, hey, this is all pretty shit.
Yeah.
The gritty shit.
How
you
bad do you
understand?
want it?
How bad do you want it? So we're gonna talk about the grind in whatever capacity that may take, in whichever direction that may take us. But I want to talk about the grind because I know how it feels. I know there's people watching right now going through things, and I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be broke. I know how it feels to be on your face. I know how it feels to have bills
Trust
coming in.
me.
I know how it feels to have newborn in the house, and now your financial situation changing. Like Nikos, you remember them times?
Yeah, mate.
Come on, a newborn comes in the house, and now your money's not your own. If you're a real don,
Yeah.
if you're a real don, then your money's not totally your own no more. 'Cause
Yeah.
now you got to pattern up.
Yep.
You got to take care of certain things. I know how these things feel. You understand? So let's talk about the grind, what it takes to flipping get to what you want to get to. For those people that are aspiring to things and they've got a vision they want to get to, they're trying to get to reach a certain end goal. It's gonna take grinding. It's gonna take sweat and tears. Dare I say blood? You understand?
Yeah.
Depending on what you're doing, but it's gonna take that. So Dagos, set me off. Talk to me. Grinding.
Granny, no, I'm all for it. If people, and if this is that your first episodes or you're only tuning in to us recently and you've not gone back and watched some of our previous stuff, you need to go back and watch some of the earlier episodes.
Have to.
Because we've touched on things like this, but it's like it
But
feels
we
like
got-
these things need
it's
to get
it's got to be said, and we're gonna go in on it again.
things have
And
to
while
be
you say
repeated.
that, hold it there. Take a moment, like and subscribe.
Yeah,
There's nothing else like this on the net.
nah,
This is where it's at. Big Pound Sterling, the hustler.
yeah, man,
Check the CV. Check the stats.
yeah,
Big Bad Dougie Doug.
come on,
Get to know. Subscribe. When we get to 20,000, we'll start doing
No
2
gimmicks
episodes.
round there, bro.
We'll start doing 2 episodes a week. Until then, take in the greatness. Savor it.
yeah,
This is our moment. You've got a lot of realness in the room. There's some wisdom in the room. We've lived a life. You understand? We know what go on. So yeah, take a moment, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. This is where it's at. Winners Talking Podcast. Carry on,
bro.
Doug.
Like,
Grinding.
when it comes to the grind, yeah, and what I'm gonna put out there, because we spoke a lot of different things, like from previous things, but I'm gonna kind of touch it from a different a way to kind of make people think differently. Like, it gets to a point. What do people like in your circumstance or how you're living, where you're at? Yeah, no matter how big or small. Like you said, you could be babe newborn, like the job, like you're in a low paid income job. And all of these little things there, yeah, but you have to give yourself the foresight and the vision of where you see yourself.
That's
being.
right. Fug
Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Fug
that
motivation.
fug motivation. That without vision, there can't be no. Like without a dream, without a vision or belief in something or an end goal, like you're just going through the motions, innit?
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like the brand starts with also a vision, visualization of like, right, this is where I see my life. Like we talk about this all the time. Like man knows where I want to be and where I want to go and where it happens to be. And sometimes I get peace. Like I don't stress as much about my like how quick I'm progressing because I know the end goal will come and it's about patience, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like I just know as long as I'm chipping away, doing what needs to be done, brick at a time, bit at a bit, I'm gonna get to where I need to go. Sometimes man ramp it up and we do little things that need to be done that like has to be done, and certain times we just always keep just chipping away at the block. But I know that I've got an end goal of where I see my life and where I'm going with it, innit? So everyone has to have some sort of visual. So and believe in that visual because anything like you can think is possible. I read it in fucking How to Be a Badass at Making Money. I think I've read, mentioned the book before, and basically they talk about universal intelligence, which I think like we spoke about, but also if you can think it, visualize it. It's like what the book says is that, let's say your goal is 50 bags. You need 50 bags, 100 bags. Yeah, the 100 bags is in the universe. It's there. Do you get what I'm saying? It's there. Like literally, there's 100 bags sitting there somewhere right now with your name on it. So what is it you're gonna do, and how is it that you, from when you can visualize it, there's a step that you need to take to get to it. Do you get what I'm saying? So from when you can visualize it and see it, then there's steps in order to take you to get to it because it is physically there for you.
Are you willing to do what it takes? That's the bottom line. Are you willing to do what it takes to get to the goal? Firstly, what Doug's saying is set yourself a goal. Set goals. Like, what's your first goal? What's the goal for the week?
Yeah.
You know, like that. Then after the week, what's the goal for the month? Then what's the goal for the year? Let's get the goals written down. So once that goal's written down for the week, are you going to put in the work for that week goal? Then are you going to put the work for that year goal?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So the first thing is believing in something and wanting to get to it.
Yeah.
Then you've got to do what it takes to get to it. And that's the fucking grind.
That's the grind.
You understand?
Right there, yeah.
That's the grind. Now, are you willing to put that work in? Yeah? You willing to do that extra time? When there's man out there, you know, selling drugs or whatever, them man are grinding differently. Man might be get out there in the snow with the Timberlands, boy. You understand? Because you got to get that.
If you're not built like that, are you also strong enough to know that that's not your course and take the right action that you know that your life's meant to take?
100%.
You get me?
But no matter what you're grinding at, you might be grinding to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, you're gonna have to hit it hard. Be smart, eyes wide,
visually,
ears open. You see what I'm trying to say?
Be realistic with it.
There you go. Be realistic. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. Find another course and grind. But you have to be willing to put the work in. Nothing worth having is gonna come easy.
Yes.
You see what I'm trying to say? So if you want something, I don't know what it may be, you might decide you want, I don't know, you want to lose 3 stone. Are you going to put the grind in? Are you going to grind to get to it? Are you going to show the, like we said, the discipline? But now, aside from the discipline, there's going to be a grind to it as well.
Hard work in the gym.
Talk to me about the grind to lose weight, T. And don't hold your head. You're in the room. Once you walk in the room, you got to talk, blood. You lost a bag of weight. Tell me about the grind.
Boy, you just got to stick to it and just, you know, have your plan and just don't give up.
What do you do on a daily basis? Talk to me about a typical day for you of training.
I wake up, my body clock.
What time?
I don't want to let people know what time I get up.
What time,
It's
man?
a personal thing, man.
Why not?
5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm up.
Let them know.
Yeah,
Let them. Why they want to know? Let them know.
Early morning.
Let them know.
I've got partying till midnight, 1 in the morning. 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm back up again.
Let them know, because that's what it's gonna take.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna take. You understand? That's why I asked you, because I know you hit me at 6:37. You understand? So I know. Can continue what you're saying.
Yeah, and just start the day. Plan ahead and go through.
Yeah.
And have that tunnel vision. If you're going there, you're going there. Don't make no one hold you back. Don't wait around and you know.
How many days a week you touching gym?
4, 5.
How many days a week you discipline or watching what you eat, monitoring your eating?
6.
And 1 treat day.
Yeah.
The grind.
That's the grind right there.
You see what I'm trying to say? There's an example of the grind.
You gotta have the discipline.
That's
and also put in the graft work to get it.
Putting in the work, a goal, and doing everything in between to achieve the goal. That's one level of the grind. It's all different. It's not set to one thing. It's not like, bam, I want to be the top. I want to be Sosa. No. You understand? So I'm going to start off pebbling, and then I'm going to get to a 9 bar. Then I'm going to get to half a lucky. There's all different kind of grinds. You see what I'm trying to say? Your grind could be you just want to get the promotion.
Yeah.
You understand?
And what steps are you taking to work yourself?
What steps are you taking to get towards
Trust
it?
me, like, what are you doing, man? Like, are you doing research on your business and what their goals are and understanding how the company works?
That's part of the grind.
It's part of the grind. You get me? Are you paying attention in meetings on Zoom calls as to what it is your managers are looking for and what they want in order for you to get into the positions that you need to get into to get what you need out of that situation?
Part of the
grind. You know
grind.
what I'm saying? All of it is part of the grind. The grind is you know what it is? The grind is every aspect of everything coming together to make you move in a certain direction. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's also the discipline, because we spoke about discipline. Discipline's part of the grind. Do you get what I'm saying? Being visual, being fucking alert, being on top of what's going on is part of the grind. Do you get what I'm saying?
Being willing to fully commit to the goal.
Yeah, 100%.
Being willing to do that.
Uh-huh.
Put that work in. The ugly work. You understand what I'm saying to you? Alright, podcast. We're in there now. This is the nice side. But we leave. I'm going to do some editing. I'm going to be back and forth with this one on the phone. Ally Rexus? I'm going to be back and forth. I'm going to be like, yeah, do this, do that, do this, do this. Back and forth, back and forth. Some emails might get sent. Then we might go through, let's try this. It's a lot. You understand? Like, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's grinding.
Yeah.
Extra bit. You understand what I'm trying to say? You just, but it has to be done because it's part of it. Like, you have to be willing to do the hard bits, the bits when you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
The bits when I've been out till I've come in my yard at 5:30. But then I know, boom, Sundays we've got to put snippets out. So I get up, I wake myself up because in my head it's going, raw, snippets have to come out for the thing. I phone Rex. Rex is sleeping.
Yeah, always.
How many times I ring you the other morning? How many missed calls you get from me at 8?
Couple. I had work.
You heard couple, but I'd rang man about 7 times.
I didn't get to stick it too late.
I rang man 7 times because things have to run. By the time, and I know
it didn't come too late.
blood, and I weren't stopping calling him. I weren't stopping calling him because it had to be done.
But you know, as also as well, organisation, like
Come
on
on.
your part, like really and truly, you know what I mean. If you know that's what man's. Why wait to the last? When you know you got certain things that need to be done, and there's a routine of how the week works. Why wait to the last minute to get those things done? You could make it like so much easier if like all of that, like boom, you know what you need.
And you know the wickedest thing is,
and the man asks for it, it's sent across.
You're done. You know the wickedest thing is why Rex is a joker for that one. Because when I rang him and said what was wrong with the thing, because there was something wrong with the video for Sunday with the whole podcast. He made them. There's something had gone on where there was a black screen on it. Like there's like 2 minutes where the screen was just black. When I rang him, swearing and cussing, bare bad word. I was cussing at 8 in the morning, blood. He was like, yeah, I saw that last night. I'm gonna deal with it in the fuck.
Yeah.
But that's how. But
the level of the grind.
But I don't play with the blood. I know what it takes because I've done this a million times.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So I know what it takes to get shit done.
Yeah.
So the ugly parts that you think, P's just here laughing, drinking champagne, the little bits and pieces behind the scenes are just as important. The grind. When I opened up the gym, when we opened up Gym Lucian, the first one, Hither Green. When man's starting up, you got to know this. When you got a new business, first 2, potentially 3 years, you're not gonna make money like that. You're probably just gonna be cutting it even.
Trust me.
At best, you might be running at a loss at times.
Running at a loss, fam.
To be real, but know this: I was in that bitch teaching classes, bro. I was in that bitch, and when I see it's my business, innit? And when I see things are going on, like, all right, I'm in there with the man. Them, you understand? We get down together. I'm in here. Right, P, what you doing here? I'm here. I'm gonna teach a class. My classes were busy with it. You used to come to classes. Classes were popping. Man had the best classes. Standing up saying my classes were secretly better than yours still. But no, your new classes are looking wavy. I bet you took some of my blueprint for your class as well. Cause I see bare man, but my class was wavy.
Yeah.
There was one done in the class here, dog. Every week, this are man them are funny. Every single week, this nigga will try to say, yeah, great class, bro, great class, respect.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm gonna say, bro, you ain't paid me. Every week, blood. It's like every week, same thing. He's gonna go,
Style out thing.
every week, bro, enough love.
Yeah.
Every week, same shit. Every week, it's like our thing.
Yeah.
Like every week, and I don't mean 1 or 2. I'm talking for about. He came every week for like 5 months, and for that 5 months, every single week, bro, you ain't paid me.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. And this ain't no young boy. It's an older man.
Yeah. When they make the payment after the session, or
no, some man will pay as you go, and I'm like that. Like, I'm busy, so I ain't got time to say to man like as they come through. Like yeah. But I've made a mental note. I know who's members and who's just like. He's a man that's like trying to pay as you go thing.
Yeah.
But he's usually late. You know the man that will try to come in when the class is already rolling, and they think they're gonna slip out. So every week I'd be like, it'd come to me every time, bro. Every time. You know the man there? Every time, bro.
Yeah.
Class, mad.
But these times,
And then be like, enough love, and start walking towards the door. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
But is that part of his grind? Or
what is he on the?
That
man's on the grind. That man's on the grind.
That might be his grind. That might be.
That man's on the grind. That man's on the grind.
He's getting a wickedest session and saving pennies.
And then cutting. No, listen. Man, they will do what they've got to do. But
I get it,
I'm just
bro.
on my job.
I
But
get
no,
it.
to stick to what I was saying, get back to what I was saying. That's just my point. I'm just saying that you got to be willing to put the grind in. You got to be willing to put the work in and be like, yeah, this is. First of all, like Doug said, you must have a vision. Know what you want to do. It could be a small goal. Ladies, gentlemen, it could be a small goal. I need to accomplish this. Where from ends, I need to get a new bed for my room. I need to get carpet for my youth's room. You understand what I'm saying? So now, in the meantime of doing that, I might have to work an extra shift. I might have to hold back on this. You understand? It's got to go that way sometimes. You tighten your belt. You keep you get your mind in the right place. You know you might have to sacrifice a couple of things because sacrifice is part of it.
Yeah.
Sacrifice is part of it. You understand? I'm not gonna say there's not times I ain't had to sacrifice or go without. Of course we have. You understand? And it's a necessary thing. Sometimes you're gonna have to humble yourself as part of the grind.
Yeah, straight.
But in the long run, if you can stick to that, you can be in a position where things are better now, and you won't. It's a different kind of grind, but you should still be grinding because I think you should constantly look for new goals and new aspirations. I don't believe in settling like that. But I've been talking a lot. Someone give me a little shout out on what we're saying. Someone in the room, what we saying? I've heard from T. What we saying, broski?
Boom. I got a story for you, man. I wanted you, man, to weigh in on this anyway. So boom.
Give it to us. Make sure his levels are right, Nicholas. You've been slacking on that lately. Go on. Nicholas just threw his hands in the air like nigga just threw me under the bus.
No.
Yeah, go.
me, bro.
It's not. I'll say it's not him. It's the equipment. Go ahead, my bro.
One done, I know. Today, as it goes, message me on Instagram, and I'm not trying to bait him up. If he watches the thing, he'll know it's blessed. But listen, he's messaged me now. I ain't spoke to him for minimum 4 years. Yeah, but we're cool. It's all love. Instagram, like pictures, all the rest. He's messaged me now. He's gone. Yo, D, what's good? What's good? Long time. Can you do me a favour? Hit me up. As soon as I see that now, naturally I'm thinking, what could this favour be? It's been 4 years, but I thought let me explore it. I've messaged him back now. I've gone, yeah, everything's good. What are you saying? He's messaged me now, guy, but I need to borrow some money still.
4 years.
4 years. No, nothing.
4 years.
So how I've looked at it, am I lying? So how I've looked at it, I've gone, that's the first thing I was thinking anyway, but I didn't want to feel like that 4 years, it might be something else, and he might be inviting me to his youth's christening, who knows?
Yeah, come on, you got to hit him
like
back.
that. But I've hit him up now, and I've gone, boy, listen, the thing with me, I ain't going to pretend I ain't got money, but I can't really do that right now. I've got other things that I've got going on, X, Y, Z. Because for me, we're cool, but that can go two ways for me. And this is why I want you lot to say, is this the grind or is he chucking a ting? Because I'm looking at it as, we ain't spoke for 4 years. There surely must have been a conversation we could have had about anything in between
last
those
4
last
years.
4 years. You know them
100%.
ones?
But how good of a friends were you, like?
We were
prior?
we were cool. Like, I balled with him. I went out with him a couple times. So that's it. It's one of them on the level friendships where it ain't.
So it's not one of the man that like the I know, not man that
That's what I'm saying. And
And
it's
was it
money.
a large amount you
Hey,
were asking for? Or was it like...
I'm gonna be real, dog. I didn't even get to the facts and figures.
My brother ain't
I
making
got-
a conversation.
I gotta shut that down. Even that, I'm thinking to myself, if he's, in my words, brazen enough to ask man for P, just like that, you know, no
Yeah,
small
brazen
talk,
number.
4 years, then it's gotta be a brazen number with it, though. Am I lying?
It's gonna be
So
a crazy
again,
number.
Yeah.
so I'm asking you, mate, is that the
I
grind,
personally
or is
don't
he taking the
think-
piss?
I don't
He's
think...
taking the
I think
fucking
he's taking
piss.
the piss. I don't think he's grinding.
He's not grinding.
He might-
I just think that,
Nah,
like,
well,
you
you
know
don't-
what it is. Sometimes
It might be
people,
hard up.
some people get themselves in such problems that they like. It gets to a point where they lose all kind of, what's the word? Not morals, but like
Inhibitions.
inhibition. Like you get to a point where you just ask whoever like you was cool with because you've run out of, or you fucked over whoever
Yeah,
maybe
used up
have been
every
close
option,
to
I
you
like.
He's a
to
crackhead.
be able to the. You get what I'm saying?
The 4 years,
You
runs
know,
the
like
whole
that,
list,
yeah.
the whole
The whole
phone
list,
book,
the
the
whole
whole
Nigga
book.
smoke,
yeah,
niggas.
yeah, yeah.
That's minimum.
Man might be smoking rocks. Let's keep it a buck. I keep it a 100 in there. Man might be
Listen,
smoking rocks.
Listen, it's not. These
It's
things-
not out the
it's not even
ordinary
out to
because
laugh
man can
about,
still.
'cause
It's not. I'm not laughing.
No,
man
no,
can,
I'm not saying you're not, but I'm
because
saying-
man might think if he's smoking what's ads, he got Instagram. Man can use Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Right, go someone's yard and use
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. You don't know. Now I'm not
Yeah.
saying that's definitely what it is. Or man could be Was it definitely him?
No, 1,000,000%.
It was definitely him. So
At
it's not.
first,
It's
I
not
thought
hacked
it was-
account or nothing
I
like
thought it
that.
was because I got a hacked account. My
him.
Johnny plays for the Dons. His account got hacked, and he was asking everyone to send him £50 like.
Yeah, and that's
gift
why I
cards,
asked him was a
like
hacked
gift
thing.
cards.
Nah,
or
real
something, yeah.
spit, him.
No, it was him.
It was
Brazen.
him. Real brazen.
I
Like.
don't know what's. Yeah, now them
No,
ones
we're
there.
cool, but it's not. You get me? Ain't man.
Nah,
Yeah, I would say that's a
Ain't
grind. I feel like that's just man's just like, bro. He's just desperate, fam.
Yeah, sounds kind of
That's desperate, and we don't condone that. Listen, at the end of the day, you can be desperate, but and all of that, but there's levels of morals and certain things you have to keep up when you're moving like this. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
because next thing you know, he disappears.
And that's the other thing I was thinking.
And that happens a lot.
You know them.
man, disappear with
I'm not gonna lie. A man asked me to lend him a change this week.
See what I'm saying?
Did you give it
A
to
man
him?
asked me no.
But I bet you spoke to him in
What?
less time.
Yeah, we speak regular, and I've lent him change. I've lent him money on many occasions.
Yeah.
Many occasions, blood.
Well, there you go.
All right, so why not this time?
It's how he was talking, and the length of time he was talking as well. Man said, "Lend me it for 2 months." I was like, "Yeah, I ain't really do. I ain't really doing all of that, blood." Man wanted a big money, you know.
Yeah.
Man wanted a big money for 2 months, and I was like,
No interest.
"See, Doug's a G." He started talking interest talk to me. You know, I was thinking about some vig and some points and all of them things, but I thought, you know what? True's my guy. I don't like putting interest on my. I'd feel away because it's one of my people. I'd put interest on them. I'm not really. You understand what I'm trying to say? Even though he said interest, I'm not really like that. But the wickedest thing is,
A cash loan's a business transaction.
I hear you. I've lent him more than what he asked for before, but he was in a different mental space than what he's in now.
So he's not right now.
Right now, he's talking bare depression talk and rare tear. You understand?
that
So
man is getting lit
you know, it's
That
not.
man is getting lit up on a bra.
That's what I'm trying to say. So
and a little couple
you
bags of
know,
weed
it's
and
what
that.
we call that a high risk loan.
That's a high
That was a high risk loan.
That's a high risk
I had to weigh it up and
That's
say it's a high risk loan.
investment. You know what I mean?
You know,
Can't invest in that.
yeah, I couldn't. You know, I had to decline that one. There's still point him in some other directions and tell him to do some some meditation and that, and
I did that.
and think on that still because there's other ways and get on your grind, blood. You know the funny thing with me is, blood. I don't know if it's a character flaw, but I don't want to ask nobody for nothing.
Yeah, straight.
One time my brother had to speak to me, and say, and this is what he was doing with money. I was so set in my fingers of I'm not asking no Doug for nothing. Because it's just how I've built myself and how I've moved to the point where he said to me one time, I won't ask for a lift. I won't ask for nothing. When I'm banned from drive, I got banned. Little 56 dating. I ain't even telling no one. I'll just catch train. I'll get Nikos to sort something to pattern up something for man, and I'm not saying a word. When it comes to that, then if I can't take my son football, I won't ask you no one. Then my brother said to me one time, he's like, blood, ask me innit? Like I'll take him. You understand, my son? Because I'm coming in. Sometimes I had to go like Liverpool, and then I'm coming back from Liverpool, breaking out at like 7 to make sure I can take my son football at 11:30, and I'm making it by the skin of my teeth. You know what I'm on? And my brother's just like, bro, I'll take him innit if you just ask me. But I'm so built to not ask. So I don't understand some of these mentalities. Don't get me wrong, pride comes before a fall, but we must learn to be self-sufficient as well at the same time. We can get ourselves out of situations. At the same time, don't suffer in silence. Turn to your brothers. I'd expect one of you man to turn to me, or me to be able to turn to you if it was peak. You understand? There's nothing wrong in that, but respect it. You see what I'm trying to say? If you come to me in this situation, it's nothing. We're brothers. Cool. All right, Doug. Cool. And I know we will run it back and whatever. If Nikos comes to me and so on, we work within ourselves and whatever. You understand? We help each other out. We lift each other up as a unit. We grind together. We break bread together, and that's how it should be. But that comes also from an understanding of, I know how you stand as a man within yourself. You're prideful. You understand? I know you are. You see what I'm trying to say? The other day when I said to you, I remember to give that P for that thing, and I don't remember why this one started laughing. When we was leaving, and Nicholas started laughing, I don't know, I think it was because of the way you was, oh shit, and Nicholas started laughing because we was all drunk. And you was like, I've got that now, blood. But the way you said it is like, don't ever get it twisted, but it wasn't even that sort of thing. But I get it, because I'm the same, I'm like, fuck you laughing at, you get it?
No, because there was no, because obviously we've obviously done what we've had to do.
Yeah,
there's no mention of like, let's round up the piece.
There's nothing like that.
Pay for the thing, because obviously everyone knows.
Yeah, so,
pay for
but I know, me and you chat like that all day, every day. So to me, it's just normal. You understand? Even if I didn't see you for 2,
trying to run
Because
had the giggles.
Because to me, even if I didn't see you for 3 weeks, we do that all the time. But Nicholas started laughing. Doug was like, nigga, nigga.
I got that cash now.
That's my point of knowing. I know
yeah.
how you stand as an individual, so
Yeah.
you know, and even my brethren, I know how he stands as an individual. It's just that right now he's a high risk loan.
It's a high risk.
He's a high risk
Also,
loan.
sometimes
We got to
it's
weigh up, and I never want to fall out with man them over money. Sometimes it's better I don't give it to
And it
you.
can get like that.
It's better I don't give it to you and you bex with me for a piece than I give it to you and we fall out forever.
Yeah.
You understand? Because now I'm not gonna kill you over our monies.
Plus, I think sometimes as well we need to understand with everything we do, you can't. Once you rely on people too much, yeah, you never know what it takes to do it by yourself. And like, you know, like
The
and
grind.
yeah, like
Talk
see,
it,
like,
dog.
Even like with Lean Gang, my business, everything I
Talk
do,
it,
yeah,
dog.
I realized that if I don't get it done, it don't get done. If I don't send shipment out, if I don't send all the sales out,
The
if I
grind.
don't handle it, if I don't do my accounts, if I don't do anything, it don't get done.
You gotta let them know.
So if you sometimes you have to realize you have to be out there standing on your own 2 feet. Yes, you might want to ask someone. Like I know, even for my business, yeah, I let it do what it has to do to run for itself. I know I could go and get. I know that in order for my business to even grow to a next level, it needs high investment. I could go to an investor and go, look, this is what I need. I need 20, 30 racks. I need that. Boom. This is how it's gonna get back. I could do that, but I don't want to have to do that. Even though I know I could, and I know I've got people that would invest, but it's because I want to be able to do
That's
my
the grinding,
thing and
bro.
step up and do everything and learn
Carry
it
on, sorry.
and build it to a certain stage off of my own back. Do you get what I'm saying? Not that anyone can come and say, "Oh, I did that," but it's the fact that I know that it takes me to do it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's why man's
Absolutely.
move. And sometimes people get mad, yeah, and get jealous or get funny over other people when they don't help them or don't do this. And sometimes people don't. When you think you're owed something from other people, you kind of take the foot off the pedal for yourself.
Of course you
because
do.
You're always thinking you're mad at the fact that why didn't P give me that, or why didn't my man do that, or why
You're enabling.
you're enabling
You're to a certain point. You're
to a certain
enabling.
point, and you're not allowing yourself to kind of give yourself a chance because you're always fucking mad at the next man that didn't do something for you or this that. But why are you not out there doing it for yourself? Like you need to step up. Get busy. Know that if you don't pick up the phone
The
and ring a
grind.
job, if you don't ring up, and
I'm
do
gonna
this,
keep saying it.
trust me, if you don't get busy, it ain't gonna happen unless you do it. No one owes you nothing in this world.
Nobody.
Like no one has to give you anything. No one has
And
to
some-
fucking
keep
do
going.
anything. Like no one has to fucking put money in your pocket. Another P that man's like you could know your best friend and he's the hardest trapper of the year. Doing all of that, he don't owe you nothing. His pocket ain't your pocket, so don't watch your brethren.
Trust.
And get it for your fucking self.
That's
You get
right.
what I'm saying?
That's
'Cause
right.
There's too many
Watching,
watchers.
watching, man.
Listen, at the end of the day, if you might be able to show willing and your boy might see you on some
Keep
shit
going,
and be like,
dog.
listen, I fucks with you, here's this, but you don't expect nothing. You get what I'm saying? Grind like no one ain't got to give you shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Grind like it's on you to do what the fuck.
Thug motivation,
You know what I'm saying?
102,
Thug motivation,
the
and you have to
grind.
go get it for yourself. And I think too many people, sometimes in this generation, because of the way that everyone watches Love Island, everyone watches all this shit.
Not everyone.
No, not everyone, but I'm saying like that generation.
It's a Love Island generation.
It's a Love Island generation.
Big G,
where
I know you
think-
watch Love Island, blood. I know you watch Love Island, Big G. I
But
gotta
you know
get
what
Big
it
G.
is? You know
Try
what
to get me the other day on this
but-
thing. I gotta get it back.
But you know what it is, yeah? What it is? But like, what I
He
mean
said he's
by
in that
that is
generation.
because people think that because all it takes is a viral moment or something to blow them, yeah? So whether it be like, they put out a one song and that one song's gonna blow them and do everyone feels like
They don't want to put in the
they're not gonna
groundwork.
put in the groundwork. Everyone wants the easy.
They want-
you
they
know,
don't-
the easy link. Like everyone wants to kind of think
Dog,
that they
they
start
don't
posting
wanna
on
put the
social
groundwork.
media, like it's all the. No one don't want to put in the hard graft, and people need to.
Now you're
understand
talking. Doug's opening up.
It's
It's the truth. This is what I was talking.
You get what I'm
No,
saying?
no, you
Like,
said that with all with chest. Let me show you something. Adversity builds character. You understand? It's easy to give up. It's easy to be like, this is too hard. I'm not doing it. Times do get hard. I'm not gonna lie. You'll be in situations where it's like, this is fuck. It feels like the walls are closing in on you. Ride it. If you can ride out that period of time, you understand. Get through it. When you come out the other side, other things won't phase you the same way. You see what I'm trying to say? Because you've been here before.
100.
You understand? I've been here before. And the next thing as well that you don't need to do, as you accomplish things, as you start making inroads and you start gaining and gathering some success and the ball started to roll, keep the broke mentality. Remember what it was to be broke. Remember what it was to not have.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to keep yourself in the right mind state. You understand? That's how you're gonna keep the common touch. Don't get gassed up.
Yeah.
Because as easy as it's come, as easy as it's gone.
Yeah.
Keep a mind state of this could go, and I don't want it to be this how it was before again. So I'm gonna keep churning on. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep grafting. I'm not gonna give up. And then when the hard times come, you'll be like, nah, I've been here before. I've survived. I'll be fine. Whenever adversity starts to come towards me, I'm like, no problem.
Yeah, come on.
No problem.
Okay.
It's fine. We ride it and we move.
Just to
Go on,
touch on
big
what you
dog.
said, yeah.
The
like,
grind.
having the yes, celebrate the small wins, but because every little thing, because that's another thing. I think sometimes
You're
people
listening to the greatest podcast. Keep
greatest podcast because
Winners
like,
talking.
but you like what you said. I just
the
wanted to
hustler
touch on
and
what
Big
you said.
Duck.
Yeah, it's like
Go
you
ahead,
can
Big
celebrate
Duck.
the small wins. Every little thing is a positive. Yeah,
Absolutely.
but within reason. Yeah.
Yes.
But also, like, don't beat yourself up because I know there's some brothers. I was chatting to my brother the other day. I won't blow him up. Yeah, but basically he's doing a lot, yeah? Like, doing a lot, making amazing ground, but it's like,
Big him
it's
up.
still not, like, I get the idea of not being happy because you know there's more, but still celebrate where you're at and where you're going. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's a balance, like,
Of course.
there's a balance.
Of course.
Like, we don't party and get excited like, right, man's made a small win here and we're gonna go mad, but at the same time, still, because for the mental state, you still want to celebrate those small wins within reason, but don't mean go raving. I just mean pat yourself on the back, but then
Take a
busier.
moment.
Take a moment.
You know me, I'm always gonna go back to my 24 hours, 48 hours thing.
Yeah,
It's how I've always moved. So take a moment, crack a bottle, have a night, whatever. Have a meal. Celebrate that success. Celebrate the accomplishment of a goal because
Yeah.
you deserve it. You've worked. You've put the grind in, and now you've accomplished the goal. But now you've got to move on to the next goal
and go again.
because we've got to keep moving. We can have a moment.
He's always prepping ahead.
We can have a moment. Episode's done. I'm thinking about the next one.
Yeah,
We can have a moment,
Yeah.
but that's the grind. And the next thing, believe in yourself. Sometimes no one will believe in you. Sometimes no one will.
Right.
But if you've got that vision and you feel that vision's there, grind to fucking get it.
You have to.
If you feel you can be a champion boxer, you feel you can be a footballer, you feel you can lose 3 stone, you feel you can be a CEO of the greatest pharmaceutical company ever, and I don't mean drugs, as in on the roadside drugs. I mean whatever. If you feel you can be, if right now you're in the fucking trap house and you feel like right now, but I'm gonna get out the trap house and then I'm gonna be a CEO of a big legitimate company, you fucking get your paper, blood.
Yeah.
You fucking get in there, you
And
get to work, but you fucking be grinding to get out of there.
And you said a key thing there as
Get
well.
out of there. Keep going, keep grinding.
And you said a key thing as well, P. Like you
Talk
said,
to me,
if
dog.
no one don't believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself,
Gotta believe in yourself. It's
that's
vital.
what you've got. Like, it all falls
It's
down
vital.
to you. Like, all you've got is you. Like, yeah, you might want some form of someone to, because I know like certain man they share their ideas and your girl might not dig what you're trying to do, but you remember they might not dig it because they're comfortable in the fact that you're within their comfort zone and everything.
People don't like new things at times. They don't
Yeah,
like
they
it.
don't want to see you do
Out of the
well,
realms.
you start
They don't want. They don't want to see you doing well, making money. They don't want to see you losing weight.
Trust me.
They don't want to see you. Know, look at T nodding his head. They don't want to see you
They
in
don't wanna
elite
see
shape.
it,
Look at
you
T.
get me?
They don't.
So-
She don't want to see T in them shorts every. She don't want to see it.
Trust me, so
Come on, jealous.
Understand that sometimes if you're not believing in yourself and rooting for yourself and having your own vision, sometimes people purposely don't want to see your vision. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
they don't want to see what you're
The
on.
grind.
Even if they know that what you're on is greatness, they purposely don't want to see it because at the end of the day, it reminds them of how shit they are. So sometimes, like what P said, you have to fucking believe in yourself. Like, it comes down
You're
to
gonna have
your
to.
self-belief. Like, regardless where you find that energy to do it, it's part of it. You got to tap into
gonna-
that and start believing.
It's gonna
that
come
everything's
down to your
possible.
self belief, and it's gonna come down to your work rate. I'm gonna keep coming back to the grind.
Straight.
What are you willing to do? I know I'm a grinder. I open businesses. I do what I've got to do. I grind. You understand? Whatever, at any stage of my life, what I've been on, I get busy. You understand? I'm not relying on you. I'm gonna do it for me. If you're blessed enough to have someone that believes in you, it's a blessing. That's a good individual. You understand? But you must know, I'm going to
down
get
to
this
you.
work done. I'm going to grind. I'm going to keep going for what I'm doing. No, I need to do this. I can't come out with you today. I'm grinding. I've got to make my money. My son needs a new shoes. I ain't got no baby dad in my life. My baby dad's a waste man. I've got to grind like I'm mum and dad. So I'm grinding. You understand? My baby mum's a waste, so I've got to grind extra hard to make sure my son's pattern up.
Trust me.
Them kind of thing. Man,
Come
them
on.
know. There's man them like that out here.
Yes.
I like. Can I get a book if it's real?
Book.
All right, you understand? So with that said, we're gonna wrap it because I ain't got much more to say in it. We're gonna grind hard. We keep going. We say it with chest every time. It's Pound Style the Hustler, Big Dougie Dub, man. Them in the room. It's another one. Shout out those that aren't here today. Big up every time, but we know it's gang for life.
Straight up.
It's the Hustler, Big Dougie Dub.
Come on.
Another one.